forever knowledge of the world of the dinosaurs freestyle. Bats look and behave a whole lot differently than mice or foxes or elephants, but nobody would argue that they're not mammals. No, bats are just a weird type of mammal that evolved wings and developed the ability to fly. Birds are just a weird group of dinosaurs that did the same thing. There is a dinosaur outside my window. I'm watching it as I write this, as I spit this. The Triceratops was safe. It was across the river, separated by impossible rapids from the danger brewing on the opposite bank, but it could see what was about to happen and was powerless to stop it. Elegant in its simplicity, so far reaching in its implications. Today, we regard Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection as one of the fundamental rules underpinning the world as we know it. Birds or dinosaurs are after some of the largest volcanic eruptions in Earth history, desecrated ecosystems. Dinosaurs became more diverse, more abundant, and larger. Completely new dinosaur species were evolving and spreading into new environments, while other groups of animals were extinct. As the world was going to hell, dinosaurs were thriving, somehow taking advantage of the chaos around them. Chaos. In 1861, unwrapping quarry workers in Bavaria found something peculiar. They were mining a type of fine limestone that breaks into thin sheets, which was used at the time for lithographic printing. One of the miners split open a slab and found a 150 million year old skeleton of a Frankenstein creature inside. It had sharp claws. And a long tail like a reptile, but feathers and wings like a bird. The Jurassic hybrid was named a transitional fossil, linking reptiles and birds. Today, some 2 decades after the initial fossil discovery in China, more than 20 such species of feathered dinosaurs are known, and these are represented by thousands of individual fossils. Let's not forget about those birds. They are dinosaurs. They survived. They are still with us. The dinosaur empire may be over, but the dinosaurs remain. Then about 34 million years ago, at the Eocene, a transition to the Oligocene, the world turned. The hot house flipped to a cool house, which would eventually become an ice house. The Great Hall of Dinosaurs at Yale's Peabody Museum may not bill itself as a place of spiritual pilgrimage, but that's sure what it feels like to me. A rap monopoly, a floppity sloppity. It comes down to this: if our human species had not separated around the world, then a lot of the megafauna would still be here. Maybe not all of them, but probably most dinosaurs like T-Rex and Triceratops were felled by an asteroid. For mammals and saber-tooths, we were the asteroid. Bats look and behave a whole lot differently than mice or foxes, elephants, but nobody would argue that they're not mammals. Rapidazzle. Feathers are nature's ultimate Swiss Army knife, multi-purpose tools that can be used for display, insulation, protection for eggs and babies, and of course flight. As the world was going to hell, dinosaurs were thriving, somehow taking advantage of the chaos around them, wrapping their ending. Now, so as the asphalt fossil beds, the Yellowstone supervolcano and all its destruction froze into a place, a snapshot of a Miocene aged community. They were the type of dinosaur were the first group of vertebrates, animals with backbones to evolve wings and fly. Dinosaurs and birds were the second. This means the dinosaurs are still among us today. We're so used to saying that dinosaurs are extinct, but in reality, over 10,000 species of dinosaurs remain as bird species. These are feathers, not the quill pen feathers that make up the wings of today's birds, but simpler ones that look more like strands of hair. These were the ancestral structures that bird feathers evolved from, and is now known that many and perhaps all dinosaurs had and the long established beyond a doubt that Tyrannosaurus were among the feathered dinosaurs. Unlike birds, Tyrannosaurus certainly were not flying. Instead, they were probably used their feathers for display or to keep warm, and because both a large tyrannosaur and a small tyrannosaur along with have feathers. This implies that the common ancestor of all Tyrannosaurus has had feathers, and therefore that the great T Rex itself was most likely feathered too. At the end of the Permian period, these gases caused the Earth to get warmer by about 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Another trove of spectacular fossils found in the Gobi Desert of Mongolia provide unprecedented insight into the lifestyles of dinosaurs and early birds could extend and flex in a fore-aft direction. There is no denying that by the dawn of the Campanian subinterval of the latest Cretaceous, beginning of about 84 million years ago, Tyrannosaurus had risen to the top of the food pyramid. The holes in front of us were fossilized tracks, huge ones, dinosaur tracks. And no doubt, as we look closer, we could see that there were both handprints and toe marks, that they had the telltale shape of tracks left by sauropods. We had found about 170 million year old dinosaur dance floor records left by colossal sauropods that were about 50 left long and weighed as much as 3 elephants. New species of dinosaurs currently being found on average once a week. Let that sink in. A new dinosaur every single week. Classification is a human exercise. Nature doesn't put labels on things. Rena ring ding 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 ding. Rena ring ding 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 ding. No. This is not a moment to less. This is to Odie to resilience. For resilience that can only be seen in the wake of catastrophe. The battle for life on the first day of the Paleocene is won and lost by little more than biological threads. Only those organisms that are able to find shelter below the ground, beneath the water, have any chance. All others, from the largest Edmontosaurus to the smallest insect, perish. There is no behavior that can save them. Evolution prepared them for the world of tomorrow and perhaps the day after, but not for this. It's an extension of how we often cope in the wake of our own personal traumas, remembering the wounds as we struggle to see growth stimulated by terrible events. Resilience has no meaning without disaster, beginnings and neat endings, a lesson that we can either hold carefully or that we can deny until it finds us. That's the goal of paleontology, after all, to start with the offerings of death and work back towards life. Often this is about as far as a discussion goes. On immense rock smacked into the planet, a myriad of species were summarily snuffed out. Simple as that. Physicists calculated that the initial impact that created a creator in Central America would have been powerful enough to blow many terrestrial dinosaurs in the vicinity into space. The sweet, rancid stench already wafting from the erstwhile Triceratops is intoxicating. Beneath, as the image is there is no tree of life. A shape of biodiversity is more like a chaotic blanket, individual threads, splitting, being snipped off, branching again, creating an incredible tangle of species that are both discrete and connected. I feel like I miss the non-avian dinosaurs, nostalgia for a time I can never witness when the dinosaurs ruled the earth. No. Haven't you heard? The bird is the word. There's a spit in the bird. The bird is the word. Haven't you heard? The dinosaurs were birds. Dinosaurs were the kings of the ancient world, ruling with a terrible majesty for more than 160 million years. The story of the dinosaurs is a story to life itself, and hand scramble, survival, and the extraordinary power of evolutions. Dinosaurs are not extinct. They live on in the hearts and minds of those who have studied them, who have dared to imagine that the world was like when they ruled. Dinosaurs were nature's greatest experiment, an explosion of creativity and diversity that changed the world forever. By forever, by forever, World of the Dinosaurs rapper. The rise of the dinosaurs was a cosmic accident, and fortuitous combination of events that set the stage for their dominance. In the world of dinosaurs, size mattered. The biggest, baddest dinosaurs ruled the land. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Dinosaurs were not just massive reptiles, they were creatures of incredible beauty and grace. Each species a unique masterpiece. The key to success of the dinosaurs was their ability to adapt. They were the ultimate survivors. By forever, World of the Dinosaurs rapper.